Hello class, and welcome to our close reading for business law. The article that we're going to be reading is titled, Rich People Are Great at Spending Money to Make Their Kids Rich. This was adapted from an article by Derek Thompson, written in The Atlantic on April 7th, 2015. The rich spend more on what will keep them rich. Each year, the U.S. government tells Americans how much money the country spends on stuff, like houses, cars, and alcohol. Organizing this information by income, Josh Zumbrun at the Wall Street Journal produces this nice chart of spending on food, healthcare, and other categories. There's the chart, and it can be reviewed in your copy of the article. Okay, to the two clear stories. To the far left, the richest 10% spend less of their income on food. To the far right, the richest 10% spend much more of their income on insurance. When you have money, you spend less on the stuff that ensures you survive the day, and more on the stuff that ensures that you and your children and your possessions and your estate survive and thrive for many years. Poverty is a chaos that screams in the present tense, and the anxiety of having little money forces poorer families to focus on their present financial situation rather than their future financial situation. This can result in bad financial decisions like payday loans and rent to own, in order to make today better while sacrificing future financial stability by paying 2 to 10 times more than the retail cost for the good or service. I was thinking about this while reading Tyler Cohen's Sunday column in the New York Times, which was titled, It's Not the Inequality, It's the Immobility. Immobility here refers to social mobility rather than geographical mobility. It's about lower income people being able to make better, longer-term financial decisions. Do I get a rent-to-own TV now for $35 a week, costing $1,800 over the duration of the contract, or do I save for 4 months and purchase the same TV for $600 cash? Or do I not get a TV and put the $600 saved towards a reliable car? Successful people sacrifice the immediate gratification of having a TV and put the money toward the car, which will make them more successful, while those in poverty would pay 3 times the retail cost of the TV to have it now, further keeping them in poverty. In the same way, successful people spend their money on things that preserve wealth, like life insurance, which gives them no financial benefit as they have to die to receive the payout, in order for their children to be more successful. Those in poverty generally do not make the personal sacrifice to purchase life insurance, oftentimes leaving their children with the cost of burying them, in addition to not providing a monetary social mobility boost. The danger of setting inequality and immobility in opposition, however, is that they're not in opposition. Matthew O'Brien has written eloquently on opportunity hoarding, the idea that successful people are talented at doing all the right things they need to stay successful and make sure their kids are successful too. Successful couples live in lower crime areas with higher property resale values, read more to their kids, send them to better schools, educate them on the importance of education and establishing a career, and finally pass down their insured and well-invested wealth. Even education, the great American equalizer, makes for a poor equalizer, as success is more based on positive character traits than on simply earning a degree from a random college. Success is built on discipline, problem-solving, positive attitude, good work ethic, etc. Success is contagious, as 2 successful college-educated parents generally raise their children with the character traits which will make them successful. It's boring to point out that having more money affords you more food, more clothes, more housing, and more cars. But the most successful families actually spend less on food, clothes, housing, and cars than the poorest families as a share of their income. The real difference between the rich and the poor is that the rich spend a larger share of their much larger income on insurance, education, and when you drill into the housing component, mortgages, all of which are directly related to building wealth, preserving wealth, and passing it down in the form of inheritance into the lives of their children. Successful people make better long-term financial decisions, which make them wealthier in the long run, not shorter-run, immediate gratification financial decisions, which sacrifices future wealth. If someone received a large payout from life insurance or the lottery, would they use it to purchase immediate gratification items or sacrifice the immediate gratification in order to purchase wealth preservation items for future generations? What would a successful person do?